It's a capacitor bank that's pre-charged. A safety relay here to close in before it's about to fire. And then it's got an injection system here, which is just the BB gun that will shoot between the rails, and then the BB will make contact between these two rails, and then hopefully current will flow between the BB and those two rails, and then the Lorentz force from the BB in the field behind the rails, from the current that's flowing through the rails and the BBs, will accelerate the BB into the foam book. Alright. So now I'm going to charge up the rails. And this is a voltage doubler circuit, so it'll get to about 2 times the peak of the utility voltage. It's about 350 volts. Alright, here it goes. That was really loud. It's really noisy, and when it's going through the rails, it's sparking and then it's melting off the copper clad of the BBs. And hopefully it accelerated more than what the original was. Okay. Oh, there's where it entered in. So there's the original test shot here. Fire into the BB gun through the rails, but without them energized. Alright. And that went to about page 20 or so. And then this new shot here. Let's see. Looks like it went to about page 100. Just a little bit more. Well, it looks like it made an indentation almost to page 200. Okay, so it does accelerate. It does accelerate somewhat. Besides making a whole bunch of noise. Alright, we zoom in on that, Nate. I'll explain that. Okay, so what this is a BB accelerator, and it's working off of the Lorentz force. Here's a picture of what's happening here. These rails have about 350 volts across them, and then when the BB comes and enters in, it makes contact between the two rails, and then current starts to flow from the capacitor bank and into the BB. The magnetic field intensity occurs in between the two rails, and it has a contribution from this rail, and then they both add up in the middle. And then the Lorentz force from the BB, from the field on the BB to the field between the rails, shoots the BB out, or accelerates the BB in this case. You can calculate the acceleration if you know what the current is to the BB, and the mass is known, and the diameter of the BB. Also, it doesn't matter which way the current flows between these two rails. It could flow this way, or it could flow this way, and it will still have the same direction.